All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they're out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their Preserved in 3 Dimensions. So this is a double IPA that comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 7 weeks old. I want to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher, and more specifically Jeremiah for hooking me up with this one. So I'll post a link in the description box to the beer my unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies they sent my way, and when I unboxed this one, because my reading comprehension is apparently just terrible, I called this one Persevered in 3 Dimensions, like an idiot. So it's not. It's Preserved in 3 Dimensions. And for this one, they're using Sabro and Simcoe hops. Now, if you know me and you know the Beer PaTroll, you know I love coconut, and you know I really love Sabro hops. They're just one of my favorite. They produce such a good coconut character. And I had a viewer, was it today or yesterday, post on a, I think it was the Trillium beer that had Sabro. I forgot the name of it, like True New Englander or something. And he said he called this one the Marmite hop. Now, not Marmite as in the food spread that you all know, but Marmite as in this has, when it comes to Sabro, it has a lot of people have a love or hate relationship with it. He said he hates it. He hates the hop. And I've heard that sentiment by a lot of people. In fact, on Untapped, I have a lot of friends that will check in a beer with Sabro and just be like, just not for me. I hate Sabro. And then for me, I love it. And I know other people that also love it. I guess for me, because it gives off the coconut flavor to my palate, I love it. I just do. And I could see how if you don't like coconut or you just don't like what characters it gives off, obviously you're not going to like it. But for me, it's a hop that I love, honestly. And more often than not, it produces the coconut character, I think, in almost every beer I've ever had. Now, maybe a couple beers where it's like the 3rd or 4th hop that they're using. Maybe you don't get straight on coconut, but more often than not for me, I do. So pairing it with Simcoe should be very interesting. So yeah, that's pouring out like, one of their delicious double IPAs. Has this, milky honey orange color. 2 fingers of this off-white, almost light tan colored head, very creamy looking, very murky and turbid, plays the role of what you expect from a Hop Butcher double IPA. Now, the tasting notes on the back, they have bright orange pulp, sweet berry, and ripe tropical fruit. So I don't see anything about coconut in this one, although the ripe tropical fruit, you could just cover it with that. Excuse me. The berry, though, the sweet berry, interesting. I could see the other two, but sweet berry, usually I get berry when it comes to like Mosaic, but they're using Sabro and Simcoe, neither that I would associate with straight up sweet berry, but I guess we'll see. Let's get a nose. Again, this is 7 week. I just almost passed out right there because it smelled so amazing. Anyway, this is 7 weeks old, not ideal freshness. That's on me, not Jeremiah or Hop Butcher. Just want to mention that, as I have in every single Hop Butcher review, basically. Oh, man. I'm not getting, here's the thing, I'm not getting coconut, but it smells fucking amazing. Oh, man. I'm getting that sweet berry. Like, it has this very pronounced raspberry character to me, and it's mixing in with this super sweet pineapple as well. And then there's underlying lemon, like a lemon zest, but also like a lemon juice, almost like a sweeter lemon, like I don't know, like a lemon meringue pie type of like just lemon character, just a sweeter lemon. Holy shit. This does not smell like I anticipated it smelling, but it smells fucking dynamite. It does smell sweet, though. It's making my mouth water. Yeah, definitely red, like a red raspberry, a sweet red raspberry mixed in with a sweeter pineapple. That like lemon meringue pie kind of character. And honestly, that's it. It's like 3 characters. I'm not getting the bright pulpy orange. I think they said bright pulpy orange. Yeah. I'm not. The ripe tropical fruit can be the pineapple for sure. And, the sweet berry definitely. But I just want to sit here and huff this. Like, this is great. Anyway, let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Jeremiah. Did not smell coconut in the least. At all. No coconut on the aroma. Zip. Zero. Lemon meringue pie. Sweet red raspberry, sweet pineapple. No fucking coconut. Taste, definite coconut pina colada for me. The thing about it, it just provides, and talking about Sabro specifically, just provides a creamy, sweet coconut character in almost every beer I have. So I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised because of the nose. So like in general, it's like, oh, Sabro's in here, I'm tasting coconut, sure. But after the nose, and then you go right to the taste, and it's like, it did a 180, I just don't know. Yeah, so let's go body, mouthfeel. Body, medium body, kind of in the wheelhouse for a 7.5% beer. Maybe a touch over, fine. Mouthfeel, soft, smooth, creamy, top butcher in a nutshell. Maybe not as good as some of their other mouthfeels, but still pretty fucking good. That coconut hits me at the forefront, mixes in with the pineapple, and it's definite pina colada for me. I'm sure most people who are gonna watch this video and comment, or if they've had it, they're gonna be like, pina colada, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm tasting. I'm tasting pina colada. It says bright tropical fruit, so I'm right. I'm right compared, based on what Hop Butcher said. Yeah, tropical fruit, coconut, pineapple, pina colada. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, pina colada right up front. Midway through the palate, I'm hit with that lemon, but it's not the sweet lemon meringue pie. It's more of a zesty, slightly juicy and acidic kind of lemon midway through the palate. Not getting the berries at all in the taste, so pretty much the berries have just dissipated in the taste along with a sweeter lemon, and coming to the forefront is more coconut and more of like a zesty, pithy kind of citrus tone to it. Pineapple is still there. This is definitely a sweeter IPA from them. Now, the 7 weeks might play a role in that, but I think Hop Butcher does a great job of like the marriage of a New England style IPA with like an old school West Coast IPA, just from like adding bitterness to the New England style. Like so many New England style beers are sweet, kind of what the style is about, but they do a great job of usually introducing bitterness. There's like a mild bitterness here, and it's very minute, small. Yeah, but as is, it's just really tasty. Pina colada up front, zesty, lemon juice, a slightly acidic midway through the palate. On the finish, semi-dry, slight bitterness, mostly leaning towards the sweet side of a finish. Really not getting any like dank components or pine resin or earthy floral components. This one is more about the fruits. It has some juiciness to it. It has a sweeter tropical fruit note to it, and I'm really digging this one quite a bit. Not my favorite Hop Butcher beer, but definitely fucking tasty. So I'm going to give Preserved in 3 Dimensions from Hop Butcher a high 4.25 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.35 out of 5. It's fucking delicious. To get to the 4 or 5 range, I think I want more complexity and maybe a little bit more bitterness, but as is, it's another fucking delicious beer from them. And I cannot stress this enough. I don't know how many beers in a row you're going to see from Hop Butcher me saying this, but when it comes to the age on these, this is 7 weeks old, and that's because I've had some things I've been going through, and these beers got put in the fridge and just kind of forgot about for a while, purposely, because I had other things I had to do. But sitting here drinking these at almost 2 months old, this one specifically, it's like 7 weeks, just over 7 weeks. This holds up extremely well. And Jeremiah said our beers hold up well, in my opinion, and I cannot disagree with the man, because I've had so many of these beers in the 6-7 week range, 2 month range, even a couple in 2.5 months, almost close to 3, and most of them have held up extremely well. I don't know how this one tastes, instead of 7 weeks old, 7 days old, a week old. I don't know how this tastes super fresh, but I will say that with age on this one, it's drinking so damn well that I don't even care. I really don't. And it makes me happy knowing that Jeremiah will usually send at least 2 cans of everything he sends my way. And that if I put them in the fridge and just hold on to them and drink them at 2-3 months old, because, there's a lot of beers, super generous viewers and friends send my way, stuff I pick up that I drink, a lot of times before doubles of everything else. So I still have other Hop Butcher beers in the fridge that I've already reviewed that I still need, to drink just whenever. Knowing that they hold up this well makes me super excited that they do, because it's so fucking cool. Anyway, huge thanks to Jeremiah for this one. Price and availability. Price point, I think, is $14.99 4-pack, which is fucking phenomenal. So, yeah, just great value and availability. Chicagoland, if you're in Chicago and you haven't tried Hop Butcher, you owe it to yourself to give them a go at some point. They just make great beers. I have not yet had a beer from them that I dislike. I've had a couple that I've been disappointed in, but I think the lowest rating of even any other beers is 3.75. And that's not because they send me stuff. That's not because of any other reason other than what I'm reviewing and what I'm tasting. And of the beers they sent my way, most of them have been pretty damn good. So Preserved in 3 Dimensions, 4.35 out of 5. Delicious beer. If you've had this one before, by the time I post this one, it's probably going to be like 3 months since they released it, maybe even longer. Let me know what you think about it, because I'd be curious to hear other people's opinion, especially since it has the Marmite hop, the Sabro hop. Again, love or hate relationship with that hop. I love it. You might hate it, so you might think this beer's trash. And in my opinion, I love it. So anyway, thanks again to Jeremiah. Thanks to everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Oh yeah, ABV 7.5%, drinks like a 6. The body, the mouthfeel, and the flavors would, suggest it's higher, but like you don't taste the alcohol at all. So anyway, cheers everybody.